The winter season often comes with its seasonal depressive blues. And because of this, the holiday season often triggers feelings of aloneness, loneliness, and a FOMO that lurks at every corner. It's been over 5 years since I've been away from my family in India while living in Canada, and this makes winter a constant emotional battle for me. It's never easy, especially when your friends travel out of the city to spend the holiday time with their families. And so, for me, it becomes a challenge and an important one to find ways to keep myself busy and alive. Today is 28th or 29th of December. It's the holiday season. I'm going to be doing errands today. I'm going to be sitting and editing another vlog to post up. So I'm also going to take you along how it's like to live in Calgary in Canada and having my family live so far from me, what I do, how I feel. And this is my house, by the way. I haven't done a house tour. I always think about it, but editing always comes in the way where I'm like, I want to share something, but it takes so much time to edit. But I've been trying to commit myself to, do that more. And let's go! And I started my day off by doing some errands and cleaning my kitchen. I mean, who does not like to come back home to a clean kitchen? I don't like doing garbage. It's just so smelly. Oh my god, I'm really adulting. I have already adulted, I feel. It took 10 minutes. See? My mom is very proud of me right now. Over these past few months, many people from across different provinces in Canada have been moving to Alberta for various reasons, especially Calgary and Edmonton. Now, because I live in Calgary, one of the reasons I moved in January 2023 was relating to my visa processes, but also because I wanted to move away from Toronto's noise and the partying culture, because I wanted to live closer to the mountains and experience a different kind of life for myself. In my opinion, moving to Calgary, Alberta, it has its own pros and cons. The thing that I really struggle with is the transit. If you don't have a car here, it's like you don't have legs. Trust me, you need a car if you come to Calgary because the transit here is very slow. So it can be especially challenging for you if you do like noisy cities and you like to meet people and build your own personal community, especially if you don't know someone already. However, I will break this myth for so many people living across Canada who have not yet visited Calgary, is that yes, it is a cold place, but the cold only lasts for short stretches of times and it is quite intense in that time. But at the same time, Calgary gets 333 days of sunshine during the year, which makes it the sunniest city in all of Canada. And I really enjoy coming close to the Bow River and sit and listen to the sound of the river passing by and feeling the mountain wind touch the city. This past winter, I did a trip around the city to explore some local spots. Usually, I like going to cafes on Sundays and absorbing the lively atmosphere and listening to strangers' stories who share a similar feeling as you. I did something similar but visited a cat cafe instead in Calgary. It's called the Regal Cafe. It's more than just a place to have coffee or sit and work. It's partnered with an organization that's dedicated to promoting adoption for cats. And they charge only $10 if you want to come meet the cats for a 30-minute visit, which I think is amazing. I usually work there. And then when I want to take a break, I go see the cats, which is so relaxing for me. If you know me personally, I used to have a cat called Saj from 2021 to 2023. And ever since I had to give him away to my friend in Montreal, just so he could have a more stable life because I was moving 2 to 3 houses every year, I felt a missing piece in me since. And that's why I want to adopt a cat so bad for the past 1 year. Each year does not get easier living without loved ones around you, friends who are family, and especially being an extrovert person. A part of me finds it much harder to find belongingness after moving to the third city in Canada, which is Calgary, after living in Toronto and Montreal. But I have also learned to make these passing moments in years, and each festival I celebrate by myself, much more kinder. And that is by giving myself the compassion of not being alone on these festive days. Through these years, because of living alone, I've been able to find places in myself that are peaceful, resilient, courageous. Even in times when finding that love in myself felt impossible. And through this continuous training period, I can only hope to cultivate the ability to embrace the precious moments that I will spend with my family and my friends in the coming years. At each time I do get a gift of that, to be able to savor those moments with a newfound sense of presence and gratitude. Being an immigrant is strength and it is courage. And darling, if you are here, you are not alone.